Do you want to learn design principles or do you want to learn a piece of software? If you're a CAD student, if you're a design student, hopefully you want to learn a little bit of both. If you're an instructor, I got a couple things for you today, and if you're a student, I have a couple things for you as well. So, welcome to Design with Miyoshi. If you're a teacher, I want to ask you a question. What books do you use? I mean, do you need to have the new, latest and greatest every year, or do you just use stuff that you have in your classroom? So, I'm a high school teacher, and I teach from an old book, and a fairly somewhat new book. It's 6 years old, but I try to teach design principles and software skills that are transferable to people as they graduate from my high school class. So one of the reasons I ask about, so teachers, if you are wondering why do I use such old books, well, you can learn lots of cool design stuff. You can learn how to read drawings. You can from old books. You don't have to have brand new books to assign stuff from. You can assign things from older books, and that's what I do. I have older design drawings that they look at, and my students make stuff from there, and I have old tutorials that they can use to learn new principles. And that's the thing. If you are a student, my question is, do you just want to learn a piece of software? And if you're a teacher, do you just teach a piece of software? Hopefully not. Hopefully you want to learn skills. Hopefully you are teaching skills, and those skills are transferable from whatever piece of software you're using. So I teach in my classroom, I teach SolidWorks, and I teach for engineering type stuff, mechanical type things. I teach Revit for architectural type stuff, and for those people who want to do stuff beyond that, maybe they want to do some video game type things, designing, I let them explore a program called Blender. And I don't necessarily teach Blender in my classroom, but I will probably be teaching some of that on some of these videos. So anyway, so welcome to Design with Miyoshi, and hopefully that gives you a little bit of idea that you don't have to necessarily have a great book. You don't have to necessarily have a new book. You don't have to have necessarily any book at all, but you can learn design principles, and you can learn software skills from watching videos, and lots of people do that. You don't have to just watch mine, but hopefully we'll teach you a little bit about how to do some cool design stuff with SolidWorks and Revit, and with Blender in the future. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully see you next time again on Design with Miyoshi. I'm your host again, Michael T. Miyoshi, and hopefully you keep on tuning in.